Peace, love, and abundance, y'all. Stay ready. You never gotta get ready. And stay dangerous out there in them streets. The 2024 eclipse will reveal the truth, family. We're gonna talk a little bit about these eclipses in this live stream, yo. We're gonna really tap into the metaphysics of what's going on. All right, family. We gotta realize this shit is real out here. The ancestors is communicating with us. You feel me? The ancestors be communicating with us through these divine astrological alignments, through these divine eclipse, family. You got to realize before I even get into the presentation, an eclipse in general is certain celestial bodies coming together and becoming one, having sex. You got to realize this is deep, family. The sun has sex. This is deep. Nobody's going to tell you that the moon is actually connected to the feminine energy. These are living astrological bodies in the heavenly realm. You feel me, family? So therefore, when these entities is coming together within the heavenly realm, it allows certain spirits to come here onto this physical realm. All right, family? The ancestors knew this, yo. I'm trying to tell you. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this map right here. Let me show y'all this map right here, though. Yeah, let me show y'all this map. Let me see. Here we go, right here. Right here. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Now look at this map for a minute. Look at this map for 1 minute. Hold up. I'll be right back. All right, we lit. We lit. We lit. All right, we lit. So, as you can see on your map, family, this is the great eclipse that is happening. All right, I like to call it the beginning of the great reset. All right, and you have to realize within these times, like I told you, the ancestors is communicating with us now. You have to realize there has been a lot of solar flares happening in EMFs. Okay, these are pulses that the sun is giving off, family, and these pulses can can interfere with mainstream technology. You heard, family? This is why they have been building all these. This is why these motherfuckers putting all these satellites and shit in the heavenly realm to strengthen their connection, their modern connection that they have built. All right, which in a way is the society that we live in and this new age world that we live in, family, is directly against nature. All right, there was a time where my ancestors lived on this land and we could go to any stream and drink out the stream without any filters or nothing. That the waters were so pristine like that. And now if we look at this modern world, you damn near can't even go fucking jump in some of these natural streams anymore because everything has been contaminated. Everything is poisoned due to this new way of life that humanity is living in these times. All right, the carbon footprint of us. I'm gonna say I'm in that too because I live in this modern world too. Even though I'm trying to disconnect it as much, I'm trying to disconnect from it as much as I can. You feel me? But I live in this modern world too, family. So I'm not just talking, to specific people, but because we live in this modern world, and this is why we tap into these sacred sciences so we can disconnect from this modern world, start living off grid. You feel me, family? This is equivalent to beating the program, living off grid, not needing the government for nothing. You feel me? Getting your own water, growing your own food. You feel me, family? Educating your kids yourself. You feel me? Living off the land like the ancestors do. And this is why this great reset has got to happen. This is why this solar eclipse is creating an X on America. This is deep, family. This is the ancestors, the Most High, communicating with certain people that can read that type of language. All right, when you can break down the metaphysics of certain things deeper than what you can look at, this is who I'm talking to. This is the real fifth elements. You feel me? Let me make sure my shit is live real quick. But like I said, family, this is what we are. This is what we are up against. We are up against a great reset. You heard? Let me make sure my shit is live. Hold up, y'all. Okay, we live. All right, my audio good. All right, before I keep going in, I just want to make sure everything is good because this live is going to be important. All right, my audio good. All right, yeah, we lit. I can see our comments too. Okay, so like I said, you know, um, like I said, this eclipse, right, is creating an X on America, right? Now, if we look deeper into this, now let me try to zoom in more on this X because this is deep. We're gonna break this shit down quick. Now, if you look at this X and where this eclipse is happening, like I said, it was 6 years ago where there was it's called a totality eclipse where the moon directly blocks the sun for a minute and it gets dark in certain areas. Not everybody in the world can see this. Okay, this is an eclipse specifically for America and the people of America. All right, now the one eclipse happened, 6 years ago, and I remember I was outside trying to see it, but we couldn't see it. Now, like I said, 2004, we're gonna be able to see it because I'm in New York. So it's gonna get dark for certain places in New York, and happenly, like if you look at the X more, hold on, let me zoom out a little bit. If you look at the X is right where I kind of live. I live in upstate New York, so it's going to be completely dark for a couple seconds. All right. Not everybody in their lifetime gets to experience something like this. So if you, wherever you're at on the map, if you look right now, try to get to one of them places when this happens. This is going to happen in March or end of March or April. All right. Get to one of them places so you can experience this because this is something of, you know, like I said, this is a very uh grand alignment that's about to happen, family. All right, like I said, it's the great reset. Now, when this eclipse happens, family, you're gonna notice that before the eclipse happens, there's gonna be way more solar flares like there's happening now. Y'all think it's crazy now? Wait till this eclipse. Wait to the leading up times of these eclipses. All right, this grand eclipse, you're gonna see mad modern day communication start to fail. All right, because this is what has to happen, family. This is what has to happen in these times. The Great Reset. Like I told you, modern man is polluting the earth realm. All right, you got a lot of these people that have money. These motherfuckers is trying to play God, bro. All right, spraying chemtrails in the air, pathogens in the air. All right, creating storms in certain places. I know y'all seen the movie Geostorm. All right, that technology is real. We think about, and then we got to think about the AI that man is creating. Man is creating synthetic sentient beings, okay, that have the ability to think way faster than us, move faster than us. All right, be communicated on one accord. These robots is all intertwined and connected to one system, and man is creating some of these, giving these robots and these synthetic sentient beings bodies. All right, family, which are robots. This is deep, family. There is robots walking around among people. All right, yo, and then you ain't even gonna know that shit is no motherfucking robot. These shits is real robots, bro. All right, it's crazy too. Now, if you have a let me just keep going. If you have a mole right on your left arm, right here, there's most like 85% of American men have a mole right here, and it's crazy because I have a little one too. This shit is deep. But I was looking at that and they were saying how if you do have a mole there, then most likely you were semi genetically altered. Now, this is deep. Look at your left arm and see if you got a mole. And then, if you don't believe me, if you got a mole there, just tap more into that because that shit is deep. But it's not everybody who has a mole there, but most people. But this is the time we living in. And then they give us these bullshit ass robots. If you go to YouTube and type in, you see them little dogs and shit like that. They're giving you that image when their technology is way beyond all that. They have physical robots that's walking around among people, working, living in society, and these people are robots. Beyond they skin that looks like skin is motherfucking metals and you feel me, synthetic parts, and you wouldn't even know that was a robot. That should look like a regular person. I've been telling you, 3 out of 10 people that you may bump shoulders with in society, these people do not have souls, or they are robots. Word, family, this shit is real. This shit is real, family. And like I said, this great eclipse that is happening, this is just more indication, telling certain people who can read the language and understand to just get more in tune. All right, family. This was the 7 year grand alignment. This was the 7 year period where if you was on your shit, you about to go solar. Your superpower is really about to activate now. You feel me? And like I said, this is what all this is about, family. This is why these motherfuckers is. I can't even talk too crazy on here, but like I said, this is why they're you know um, pumping the frequency of the internet out. We about to have 6G soon now. We just went through 5G. Now we about to have 6G. All right, you about to see way more cell phone towers being put up in the next couple months. All right, this is what's happening, bro. These motherfuckers is creating some of these storms and shit to get the public out of there to rebuild their smart cities. You feel me? This shit is real. Now, another thing too, while I'm thinking about it, is if you look at the X and the total duality that this eclipse is gonna have, if you notice where it's at, look where it's at. It's kind of like by Ohio a little bit, by Cleveland, kind of by Tennessee. Now you have to realize right where this X is gonna make on America, this is a sacred ground, family. This is sacred ground. Now, if you tie it in a little more, look at the first train derailment. Look where that shit happened right there. Now you gotta realize, motherfuckers would be like, "Yo, Judah, why would they start off their destruction on America right there in that spot?" Because I've been telling you it's a war. Motherfuckers just so sleep they don't see it. It's a war, nigga. They've been burning all these food facilities. All these motherfucking trains is derailing all over America. Food is motherfucking being 3D printed and shit. They're introducing lab meat to the mainstream, and motherfuckers don't think this is a war. This is a war, bro. We in a war right now, and the average person can't see this shit. The average person ain't even gonna be. Which the average person ain't even thinking about shit we thinking about. They're forcing certain things on humanity. You feel me? They're creating the problem and then trying to come with the solution. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is what occults do. They create the chaotic energy, and then they try to come to be the good guys. When it's like, motherfucker, if you didn't even create that situation, we don't even. You feel me, family? This is how these motherfuckers do. And then another thing too, if you're smart enough, their language that they speak among each other, you can decipher it when it comes to what they put on the money. You feel me? Some of these programs that they put out, a lot of these programs and shit on Netflix and all these shits. If you know how to decipher some of that symbolism and some of the language that they talk among themselves, you'll know the whole thing. Look at the Simpsons. How can the Simpsons predict so many things? Because a lot of the problems that we see in America, they are creating. And they put the shit in Simpsons and shit like that. If you look at the owner of Simpson, this nigga is connected to some satanic ass cult. You feel me? Shit crazy. All these motherfuckers, all these high ups, bro. Shit is crazy. Why do you think they still let certain imagery come out um against the people? Why do you think that especially my people can still put out crazy videos of just mad negative shit, we shooting each other and shit like that on TV? No other races is doing that but the black race and but the indigenous. Why do you think they do that? Is because they make money off it. And then while making money off it, shit, we getting killed off, nigga, or going to jail. And then in jail we know it's cheap labor and they motherfucker drain your energy. Jail is the whole setting of jail is to drain your etheric energy, to drain it. There's entities, there's certain spirits and shit that's in control of each prison, and these spirits and these entities actually feed off certain energy of the nine ethers, family. This is what this shit is about. You better go watch motherfucker Doctor Sleep again, where these demons was absorbing these people's etheric steam. You feel me? Shit is crazy, family. And especially it was like the younger they were, the more etheric steam they gave off, especially if they were gifted. This is why you notice in most cities when I was young, I remember there was a boy who he just randomly got kidnapped. It was crazy. And he was good at everything, bro. He was definitely going to the NBA. I remember that shit. And then there was another little girl, but that's how it happens, bro. It'd be the kids that um are naturally just more give off more energy. You feel me? There's always pockets of kids that are just super gifted. And the thing about it is these negative spirits, they feed off that type of energies. That's why it's like if you have a gifted kid, family, hold your kid until the age of 12 or 13 because their energy is very high. They're fresh from the ethers, bro. You feel me? I'm telling you, we know a gifted kid. The kid who in football, he gets the ball and he's gonna score a touchdown every time. You feel me? These are the gifted kids, the kids that could play fucking Mozart and Beethoven at 4 or 5. These is the you feel me, family? So like I said, this shit is all in most prisons, like I said, is created so these spirits can eat. Dead ass, family. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, and this is why they still depict certain images of indigenous and the rightful kings and gods of the earth a certain way. This is why they depict us a certain way, family, because they make money off that shit. All right, the record label owners and these motherfucking prison owners, these motherfuckers is damn near family. Word. You go to any other country and you really tap into people that's really knowledgeable, they'll be like, yeah, bro, this shit crazy. And the thing about it is the reason why our music and our image, that type of imagery is taking over the world because think about it, niggas is the rightful kings and queens. Why you think American men, especially black men, nigga, influence the whole world, bro? That shit deep, and it ain't no racist shit. It just is what it is, bro. I'm a scholar. I'm a fifth element. I'm seeing it for what it is, bro. The whole world try to dress like niggas, bro. Like niggas in America, Nagas, the real Nagas. You heard? But like I said, look at where this X is at, man. Y'all pay attention to this shit, man. This shit is some real shit. This eclipse is happening in like 8 months. You heard? Now look at the X. Like I said, let's get back onto the knowledge. The X is right where these motherfuckers started to create the war on the people, where they started to train derail and where they started to dump mass chemicals in the water system and started to really started to burn some of these food processing centers. This is where it started at. Now, if you look at the land there, within that land in America, there is a Stargate right there. Okay, there are underground tunnels and underground motherfucking cities under Ohio, over by Cleveland, and by Kentucky. Right there, there's a little area where there is portals. There's a underground. There's an underground city where there's a Stargate, family. Now, if you don't know what a Stargate is, Stargates are divine technology that the ancestors built to go to other universes. All right, family. You have to go through some. You have to go to some of these other universes. Do through these portals. They depicted it in SG1. You feel me? SG1 was a perfect example of what the ancestors was, the type of technology we had. You feel me? Word. And like I said, the ancestors were so connected to the earth that we used to connect with the earth so much that when we see volcanoes in these times, these volcanoes are actually they were created by the ancients to hide technology. All right? I'm telling you, bro, this shit is some real shit. Most volcanoes that you see, them shits was created by the ancestors, and mad technology and relics and shit is within these volcanoes. But modern man, if you're not vibrating at that frequency, you'll never be able to even go by that shit. That ass. Pretty soon you're gonna see a lot of niggas going into these volcanoes, getting relics, getting these divine spiritual uh sacred tools and weapons that the ancestors left. I'm telling you, family, that's just some real shit. And another thing too is they depicted that in the new Transformers movie. Y'all go watch that shit. Go watch the new Transformers movie. They depicted the ancient technology coming up out of the volcano. Modern man can't get up in these volcanoes, especially in Yellowstone. Yellowstone, what? Yellowstone is holding mad sacred technology, boy. What y'all niggas talking about? Y'all, this shit real. You think all these modern movies that these motherfuckers create, these is from ancient texts that they left. Steven Spielberg. That's the thing. If you rich and you can, bro, you can buy some of these $1 million ancient scribes that the ancestors left. And these ancient scribes, if you're able to decipher them, what? Why you think Steven Spielberg, all his movies, bro, all these shits, fucking Marvel, X-Men, all that shit is based off true texts. When we look at the book of Judah, Judah was wilding, bro. Judah was motherfucking throwing tigers and shit. And Judah had the power of frequency where the nigga could scream and just stop an army. Fuck is you talking about? That's based off real blood and real shit. Word, nigga. Word, that's some real shit. Motherfuckers is sleeping these times. Niggas is forgetting. Fuck you mean? Go look at some of these books that they took out the Bible. These shits is based off real men that walked the earth. That was just fully activated. You heard there was a line in their chakras, man. And I don't even like to use that word, bro, no more, because that shit is so over. It's just hijacked. You heard? But like I said, man, that spot right there. Hold up 1 second. Look at that X stuff. Look at that X. So like I said, this place where this X is gonna form is sacred land, yo. You heard this is sacred land. And then not to mention the symbolizer behind the X. What does the X mean? The X means marking something out. You feel me? This is some real shit, family. And it's because the frequency of America right now and a lot of the people that dwell within America is just not a good frequency, bro. You know this shit is not a good frequency, man. So this is happening April 8th. You heard April 8th. And like I told y'all, if y'all could get to this spot, get to the spot, man. Get there. Let's try to see if we can find another image. And if you can see too, a lot of the eclipse is also going to be in Texas. Texas is another place that the ancestors have left a lot of ancient relics in too. You had the ancestors dwelling all in that land in the south down there. You feel me? You do damn near got Mexico right there. We know about the Incas and the Mayans and shit like that. All right, and those are the only people they give us. They don't talk about the people that was in America. You feel me? They don't talk about the Grand Canyon and how the Grand Canyon, some of those structures and shit like that predate some of the pyramids in Egypt. All right, they're not gonna tell you that. Actually, wait, hold on. America's the whole old Egypt. Hold up, motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you that, and motherfuckers also not gonna tell you that the Grand Canyon, there's portals there too. All right, and everything is connected. There's land in Grand Canyon where you could literally, it's like a trail where you could literally walk all the way to Africa. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. All the lands is connected, and there's land beyond Antarctica, bro. There's a whole race of people beyond Antarctica. There's an inner Earth. There's land within the Earth, family. You feel me? There's a reptilian. There's the biggest reptilian city ever within the world is under California. All right. There's a story going viral right now of a motherfucker who was in Home Depot, and you could tell this shit was real. This nigga was in Home Depot buying snake repellent powder. He was with his dude. It was like a Puerto Rican nigga and a black nigga, and this nigga was buying the snake propeller It was like a powder where you sprinkle around in your motherfucking yard and snakes just hate it. And he was at the counter purchasing it, and he noticed some guy behind him. He kept sneezing and shit. This motherfucker kept sneezing behind him. Just a random white dude behind him just kept sneezing and sneezing. And the next thing you know, he was getting up to the cashier to ring out his stuff, and the dude who was sneezing was still right behind him trying to purchase his stuff. But the dude right behind him was a reptilian. The nigga didn't even know. So this dude sneezing got so bad that the reptilian had to put his stuff down, and he was about to start walking out, where everybody looked at him who was right there in the store and seen that his face started to transform and his arm got mad scaly and his eye had a crazy ass slit in it. And this dude is damn near going crazy from seeing that shit. A couple other people seen it. Y'all go look into that story. That shit crazy. Cause like I said, I could tell when motherfuckers is vibrating at a true frequency. I could tell a nigga if a nigga lying or not, especially on this YouTube shit. And I could tell homie was telling the truth about what he seen. And he was scared type shit like, damn, I might have to delete this video because the reptilian dude pretty much told him like, please don't tell anybody. Like, we're just trying to make a living too. This is what the reptilian dude told the people in the store. You feel me? Like, we're just here living by you guys, just trying to make a living. And that's a fact. You got good reptilian half breeds and you got the evil ones. I've been telling y'all niggas that. It's duality, bro. You feel me? So that shit is deep. Niggas be rubbing shoulders with robots out in public. Nigga, you might motherfucking cross a motherfucking half breed reptilian. You might walk by a motherfucking Pleiadian. You feel me? You never know. This is why I said you gotta stay woke out here. And this is what this eclipse is gonna this eclipse is gonna bring a mass awakening among the people. You feel me? And it's gonna reveal the truth. And like I said, the truth is that this modern world that we live in is in direct war with Mother Nature, bro. We not a lot, nigga. We're not supposed to be having toilets and all this crazy ass shit, bro. Like, it's, you feel me? We're supposed to really be connected to the land, bro. We're not supposed to be paying for fruits and vegetables. What the fuck? Fruits and vegetables grow abundant on this motherfucking earth. We're supposed to be able to go to streams and fill up your water bottles, go home and drink the good. You feel me? We can't even do that no more. But before colonization, before this mainstream world happened, like I said, things were pristine. The land was pristine, man. And this is why this great reset must happen. Because, man, look what the fuck we doing, y'all. Just take a look, man. Y'all want me to pull some shit up? Look what the fuck is going on, bro. And like I said, we living in a frequency wars and attention wars. It's just the war for your attention. You feel me, family? This is what it is, because if you're so boxed into some of these phones and some of these tablets, you're never going to really enjoy your life. And with that comes, for women, that comes unattainable beauty standards where bitches try to look a certain way. All these BBLs, bitches getting killed from just what they're seeing on the phone and what people are supposed to be when it's not true. You feel me? Social media and shit has really created beasts out there, man. All right? It's created tons of people, man. Niggas is out there self-sabotaging. You heard? And that's the thing, man. Are you self loving yourself, or are you self-sabotaging, man? That's the thing. Do you find yourself tapping into to more negative things better than positive? You gotta take a look, man. This is the time to take a real look and take a look at yourself. My bad. Yeah, so you know, we gotta get in tune, man. We gotta get in tune, family. We really gotta get in tune, man. And you got a lot of people out there, especially in America too. Like, this is why I said, this is why it has to be a great reset, bro. And reason being is because you got a lot of motherfuckers in America that's grown that could do for themselves, but they still complain about certain shit. It's like, I said this on another live a couple weeks ago, but it's like, bro, if you got a motherfucking roof over your head, right? If you could go into a refrigerator and open the fridge and you got a little food in there, you might not got much, but you got something in there. Shit, man. If you got a bed you could go lay down in, if you got clothes on your motherfucking back, you doing better than damn near 85% of the world. You doing better than the motherfucking 85% of the world, bro. Even if the roof over your head is not quite yours, if you still got a place where you could go and lay down, bro, you got your own bed, you got some your own clothes, nigga. Come on, bro. And this is all you need, man. This is why some of these Africans and some of these Mexicans come in America, bro. And within a year, these niggas is damn near rich. These niggas is lit because they have a strong support system and they're hard workers. You know, this is what's wrong with us now in these times too. Like motherfuckers have lost the the thrive to try to have their own. This is why I be always trying to have my own, bro. For real, like, word, this shit some real shit. The LLC shit, getting an LLC, really starting some shit, getting a small business, a bank account and shit like that. Like them shit, that's the shit I'm doing, bro. I'm trying, man. You feel me? I'm trying to beat the program, nigga. We beating the program. You feel me? By living off grid, by really not needing nothing, my nigga, like that. You got your own farm, you got your land where you grow your fruits and vegetables, bro. You feel me? You got your own. If you're into beef and shit like that, you like hamburgers, nigga. You got a couple cows out there. I know people be like, nah, we ain't fucking with no cows or shit. But people do their thing, bro. You feel me? I'm more of a buffalo man. Like fuck that. That's what the ancestors was eating, nigga. We was eating buffaloes. That's what I'm gonna have, nigga. I'm gonna have some buffaloes on my farm, nigga. Buffalo meat, nigga. You feel me? Motherfucking just herbs and shit around, and planting apple trees and planting orange trees and I'm telling you, this is what I'm trying to get on. This is why down south is the land, But how the frequency is looking is, like I said, America has judgment on it. And the ancestors is communicating with us, letting us know in a way, damn, if you can flee these lands, get as far south as you can. I know a lot of us are held back by certain shit that's put upon us. Niggas got felonies and shit. Some niggas can't even leave America. You feel me? Motherfuckers be having mad child support they owe. They can't even get no passport. You feel me? Like mad shit like that. And that was all an agenda too. Cause they knew what it was, bro. They knew niggas was waking up. They've been putting some of these laws in the Congress for a minute. Like, oh, we know these niggas. Cause damn near 50 years ago, we had the Million Man March, and this is when they started to put in all those weird ass uh uh, black black crime leader laws and shit like that, where they went after certain black and more messiahs that was speaking certain truth to their people. They know the frequency of you learning the truth, bro. They know that. This is why they deem all that shit in conspiracy theory. But like I told you, the conspiracy theory was nothing more to try to mask critical thinkers, motherfuckers who's really thinking like, wait, hold up, how the fuck they make that M&M red? Like, hold on, let's do some critical thinking. What is going in these M and M's that's gonna make these M and M's red? Oh shit, let's look more into this food coloring. You start to look into food coloring and the dyes and shit that they put in food, and these things come from bugs and shit. They get colors from nasty ass bugs and shit that we not supposed to be consuming. You feel me? Shit like that. Or like, damn, why does the monster drink have the um Hebrew, what is it, 666? But we know the 666 shit. But they're trying to turn that shit. They trying to turn that shit crazy. You feel me? They're trying to turn that shit crazy. And most people, like, some of it is like the 666. Yeah, they make that shit. They make that shit evil, bro. And it's the frequency, And yes, we know that does mean man. You feel me? 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. You feel me? But the thing about it is, there's two. You got black devil men and you got the regular men. All right, you got black and white devils out there, family, and those be the negative 666s. You feel me? And then you got the good guys. You feel me? The niggas who's activating the true 666s. You feel me? This is why Drake tries to take that shit and really demonize it, because, like I said, some niggas is just black devils. Niggas know the knowledge, and you feel me? And they try to run with it. But yeah, man. And what's that other nigga? Jihad Green. I seen his shit, and his shit was Jihad Green 666. So, but the fact that he's, I don't know, it's just weird. Some niggas be black devils though, but some niggas just be impersonating. That shit is real, man. It's just some real shit though. But like I said, this shit, all this is tied into certain sacred books too. How there will be an eclipse. There will be a divine eclipse that will um that will literally break humanity from the cycle that we have been living in for hundreds of years. I'm only gonna say hundreds because damn near 500 years ago we was lit. You feel me? We was lit before the colonization came. We was lit. We was lit, family. But if we look at more of these too, like I said, where that X is really happening, that land is deep. There's an ancient city that is under Ohio, all right? And then not to mention how you had a lot of you had the ancestors build there too, because the ancestors knew. So we build on top of some of these ancient old cities. You feel me? In Ohio, especially, you have a lot of mud huts still. You feel me? You have mud huts. You have a lot of that too on upstate New York and shit like that, where you see these mountains that are made of like grass. It's not really rocky. It's weird. You feel me? So what I believe is that when the ancestors got colonized, what I believe is the colonizer pretty much literally buried a lot of our history by literally just putting dirt, like trying to destroy as many buildings as they can and throwing dirt and shit over it. You feel me? And another theory too is some of these mounds is also the giants. Because like I said, there was good giants and bad giants, and we know that, and a lot of the giants are actually found in Pennsylvania and New York and shit like that. A lot of the giant remains. Okay, there's a lot of Smithsonian museums and shit like that in New York and Pennsylvania, and that's for a reason, because a lot of these giants settle here. The good giants that was warring with the bad giants and that serpent seed. You feel me? Because like I said, these giants were actually a direct reflection of some of these angels that fell. And there was good in some of these angels that fell. A lot of these angels that fell was kind of a reflection of humanity, and motherfuckers got influenced. And when they got down here, some of them was like, damn, hold up, shit, I don't need this shit ass. And they depicted that in the movie Noah with them rocks. You remember when them rocks was worn and shit? Those was the angels and shit. They put them, you know how they throw shit off. But they had, if you watch that movie, you'll see that the spirits of the angels were in these giant ass rocks, and these rocks was running hand in hand with like Noah warring and shit like that against the serpent seed people pre-flood, right? And the war, when one of the rocks got killed, the angel busted out the fucking rock and went back to heaven. And then all the rock angels that seen that was lit, like, damn, oh shit, Jose just went back up. You feel me? Like, my nigga, Raymond just went back up to the heavens, my nigga. Oh, and then the niggas started fighting harder. Like, oh shit, the Most High is like seeing us. Like, we wanted to go back. So that's deep. You feel me? When you read the text of certain men that was communicating with some of these beings in the ancient text, it says that these angels wanted to go back, bro. You feel me? Some of them, not all of them, bro. Especially in the book of Enoch, if you read that, it tells you that these angels was pretty much telling Enoch to put in a good word for them when he was going to connect with the Most High. That shit is deep. When it's supposed to be the other way around, man is supposed to connect with the angels. It's for the angels to put up the words to the Most High. You feel me? But during that time, it was so wicked. Pre-flood, it was the other way around. That shit deep. That shit deep. Like the video up, yo. Peace to the family. Yeah, man, that's some real shit, though. That's some real shit. Hold up. Another thing, too, because I'm not going to make this too live, but I just wanted to connect with y'all. Another thing, too, other studies I was tapping in was that, they did a study with Amish kids, right? The last like 20, 30 years, and there has been no Amish kids that have got any diabetes, cancer, or autism within the last 30 to 40 years. Allegedly, let's say that, because we know on YouTube, when you start talking about that medical shit, them motherfuckers get your video up out of there. But I'm saying allegedly. But y'all go do y'all studies. You feel me? To me, it's vibrating at a true frequency. Now, if we look at the lifestyle that some of these Amish live, these Amish are still connected to the land, cause they growing all they shit. They not eating no chemicals and shit like that. They keeping everything in close quarters. You feel me? They damn near they're not connected to the program. And some people could say, yo, Amish people weird. They do shit behind my nigga. Everybody do some weird shit. Within your groups of people everywhere in the world, you'll have your pocket of people that's just weird. You can't say that about all the Amish people, bro, because I met some good Amish motherfuckers. You feel me? And I don't know them, but you could just tell, like I said, that's a power that you will have when you start to heighten your vibration. Is you could just feel people's energy. You could feel what people is good and what people's not. You feel me? It's the feeling you get. Your sixth sense is activated. Your brow chakra, your third eye. You feel me? When your third eye opens, you can just naturally sense motherfuckers' energy without a motherfucker even saying nothing to you. That's how power. That's a superpower. Not everybody can do that. You feel me? Not everybody can do that, and that really does come from. I'm not trying to big it up or make it sound crazy, but just being in the streets, bro. When you're in the streets, you're able to read all different type of personalities. You feel me? You're able to uh, connect and talk to mad different walks of life, especially when you're in the streets, bro. This shit is deep. And then therefore, if you're in the streets at a young age, you'll know the personalities that's out there. Jay-Z said it best, 144 personalities out there. That's deep. Out of all humanity, there's only 144 personalities. And what kind of makes us a little special is we not even connected to that 144 personalities. That's a whole nother video though. We could break down a lot of these personalities and how a lot of people are connected to energy mimicking. All right. Energy mimicking is something that you're seeing in these times too. You feel me? How people a trend will happen. A trend is connected to energy mimicking. Some motherfuckers created something, do something cool, and the next thing you know, the whole world is doing that shit. You feel me? When it's not, you're not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. This is why there's not a lot of artists in these times. You feel me? There's a lot more sheep because people are connected to energy mimicking. Motherfuckers just copy. You heard? Motherfuckers just copy. Especially down on this YouTube shit. You'll have niggas that's channeling divine energy say some shit. Motherfuckers with little YouTube pages like me. And next thing you know, you'll see a higher nigga like damn near movies creating a whole movie out certain concepts and shit like that. That's how deep it get. You feel me? And yeah, we know like yeah, we know what it is, bro. Niggas just do it's energy mimicking, man. That's what it really is about, bro. Motherfuckers copy. There's no original energy out here no more, man. There's no original energy. And the thing about it is when you tap more into your higher vibrational and when you tap more into yourself, you'll naturally start to get divine information downloaded into you. You feel me? To the fact where you won't even need to read and shit like that. But yeah, of course you need to read. You need to show thyself approval. But like I said, beyond all that is tapping into yourself because you have to realize that the human blood holds information. This is doctors are starting to say this shit now. When you had motherfucking niggas like me just on the streets, nigga, 40, 50 years ago saying this shit. Like your Bobby Hemmett's and like your Phil Valentines and stuff like that. You feel me? Saying shit like that, like the DNA holds information. And now they really coming out and saying, like, wait, hold up. The human DNA has the ability to store damn near 1,000 gigabytes of data. You feel me? And you got to think about it. This is why the ancestors were so powerful because a lot of that information unlocking power that we have has been stopped or blocked. You feel me? People call it a light code lockdown. All right, this is what people is calling it, a light code lockdown, and it's because of damn, I can't even say too much. But when you first come onto this physical realm, they take you from your motherfucking parents for a little while. You feel me? And I don't want to get too deep on what they do, but what I think they do truly do is they stop us from truly accessing our sixth sense, You feel me? But the thing about it is if your DNA is strong, if you have a certain bloodline, eventually whatever codes they try to put in us to stop us from activating fully, you'll be able to override it. You heard? You'll be able to override it, you understand? So it's like we gotta tap in, man. This is more of the cities. This whole line right here. Everywhere is gonna see it. Let's see. Pittsburgh, Owego, Syracuse, Buffalo, that's the area I'm in, Cleveland, Bloomington, Popular Bluff, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin. These are just some little places that's going to be able to see this divine eclipse that's happening. You heard? And like I said, to touch on the eclipse a little more, I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but it's just passionate. It's just what I'm thinking about. But like I said, the eclipse, though, if you really look at the metaphysics of the eclipse, the eclipse beyond some of these ancestral bodies and these etheric bodies up there connecting and literally coming together, literally having sex. Other things that happens is spirits is able to come here from beyond other universes. You feel me? Come and they come into people within a thought, and then these people have sex and have a baby. And a lot of these babies have spirits that is here to create change. Your indigo children and shit like that. These are spirits that come from beyond this universe, y'all. This is deep. You feel me? A lot of us, we have spirits that are not earthly spirits, okay? Where it's not, you don't have an earthly spirit in you. Your spirit has came from beyond this universe. And yes, there are earthly people, all right? Yeah, there is, of course. But yes, some people are just naturally motherfuckers, nigga, you from beyond, nigga. It's because when these eclipses happen, these spirits are able to come through these divine portals that's being taken place during these times. This is why eclipses only happen once in a while. This is something that the sun waits for, the moon waits for. All right. And you got to get out your head about how you think the sun is so far away, the moon is so far away, and how they try to tell us that the moon goes through certain cycles every month. That's not true, bro. If you study the moon will fucking pop up on the west sometimes. That she'll pop up over on the east. You feel me? It's deep. The moon does what she wants. Sometimes she ain't even there. If you think about that concept, sometimes the moon ain't even there. Yeah, they try to say it's a new moon. That don't even make sense though. How the fuck is there a new moon? What are you talking about? No, it's because she's invisible. She's not vibrating at that frequency that we can see in the physical. The moon is spiritual and physical. Shit deep, family. The sun too. Like we gotta get in tune though. I don't want to make this live too long, man. We tapped in. I tapped into a lot of knowledge for y'all. I know I haven't been putting content out there, but I'm gonna start posting more on the page. I'm gonna start posting more. But like I said, family, y'all like the video, and just things that I talked about in this video, just dive deeper into it. Start looking more into this eclipse and how people have been changing the vibration the last 10 to 8 years. Hard. You got to think about it, family. Why do you think Lil Ray Ray down the block ain't shooting niggas up no more? That nigga out in the park meditating and shit like that now. Like this nigga over there taking wheatgrass shots and shit like that, nigga. That nigga, he ain't over there selling crack no more. Lil Ray Ray over there, motherfucking that nigga over there, this nigga over there doing breathing exercises and earthing and shit like that. Lil Ray Ray over there taking nature walks and trail. He ain't, you feel me? This is, you gotta think about it. This shit, they scared of shit like that, bro. That's why they try to keep that negative energy on us so much and push that certain frequency so much, especially against the young men. Showing the young men the only way to make it out is robbing some shit or being a rapper or an NBA player. That's not true, bro. You can own your own business and do good, bro. I got family members in my family, niggas is doing great, nigga. Off their own business, nigga, making more than a motherfucking rapper. You feel me? By doing the right thing. That shit is real, and it all comes down to what you think about yourself, family, and tapping in and just heightening your vibration, man. Simple. Simple, man. That shit all starts with the food and shit though. That's the number one thing, man. You gotta change your diet. And I'm speaking from no like living it. You feel me? I was Lil Ray Ray, nigga. That was me, nigga. I was Lil Ray Ray, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga, niggas done changed. And yeah, I do still self-sabotage a little, smoke a little weed and shit like that. Occasionally drink and shit like that. But come on, family. Like I said, we are humans. I'm not doing no crazy shit out here, and I'm working on myself every day. And that's the thing. I'm working on myself, bro. You ain't gonna catch me going to eat no motherfucking pork chops or no shrimps and shit like that. And I'm not saying if you eat that, you're wrong. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying when you hear some shit and you like, damn, hold up, nigga, this nigga. Shrimps is the motherfucking cleaner uppers of the ocean. Crabs is nigga. That's why a lobster live for 100 years old, because the lobster's supposed to eat up all the nasty shit. Lobsters per square inch have the most parasites. Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Shrimps are actually cousins of cockroaches. Whoa, wait the fuck, Judah? Nigga, crabs is nigga. Crabs eat dead bodies and shit and everything, nigga. That's why them shits, nigga. Like I said, that's why a lobster live 100 years old, bro. Because they're the garbage cleaners of the motherfucking earth. You ain't supposed to be eating no shit like that. That's why, nigga. And that, like I said, when you start to hear some shit like that, and you like, wait, hold up, what, nigga? Nigga, parasites, nigga, per inch, nigga. Wait, hold up. And if you don't even know what no parasite is, nigga, go look at that shit, nigga. Go do, nigga, study, cause that's what's wrong with That shit be what's wrong with a lot of niggas, bro. Niggas be going through shit because of shit you eating, man. You eating past motherfucking 10 o'clock. You eating past 10 o'clock, bro. 10 o'clock at night when your body and your digestive system shuts down after 9, 10 o'clock, bro. You're not processing no more food. Therefore, the food's going to stay on top of your stomach, bro, and it's not going to break down fully. You heard? And over years of doing this, compiling and piling, this is where obesity comes from. This is where all diabetes, all that, allegedly. Let me say allegedly, because you know when we start talking about that, YouTube, they'll get a nigga up out of there. They don't like a little YouTube nigga like me talk about some health shit. That should be crazy. You know how many nigga? I almost got my whole page taken down from talking about motherfucking 5G and frequency wars and black goo and motherfucking and nanobites and shit like that. That shit crazy. That was my little old YouTube page. That shit crazy to me. But like I said, man, it's some real shit. And this is why, this is what makes a higher vibrational, all right, family? You hear divine information, all right? And what happens is your DNA unlocks. And what we talked about earlier about how modern scientists have said that the DNA actually has the ability to store trillions of terabytes of data just within your blood, family. This is deep. You got to think about the red substance. It's not even red, it's blue. But when it hits the air, it turns red. But your blood holds information, family, and it's dormant. And you want to know how you can also take those codes off that they put on you when you first came on this physical realm, when they took you from your motherfucking parents, and they took you from your parents for a couple minutes. Nigga, they put locks on your DNA. This is what the whole light cold lockdown is about. That's some real shit. They really did that, nigga. And you want to know what unlocks that shit too? The sun. Person. You heard? That's why they call you a person. Nigga, you a percentage of the sun. You understand me? You are a percentage of the sun, person. That's why they lighting these motherfucking fires and all these plastic ass chemicals in Canada. Nigga, they try to block the sun and create a synthetic motherfucking volcano. What a volcano would do. They're trying to cool the earth. They're trying to block the sun, family, because they know before this eclipse, we gonna start downloading even more. Why you think it's getting hotter? Look at down south right now, yo. Look at down south, family. Look at Florida and South Carolina. These motherfuckers, you can't even walk outside with your shoes motherfucking burning off your the bottoms of your shoes burning. They said that the ocean is 100 degrees. They never seen it that temperature ever. What's going on, y'all? I'm telling you, there's a grand reset happening. There's a war, nigga, and motherfuckers, the average person don't even know. You feel me? They try to tell us, though, like certain people, certain whistleblowers that is high up. Shout out to all the celebrities that's slightly going rogue and telling the people what it really is. You feel me? Look at Tucker Carlson. They got Tucker Carlson up out of there, nigga. Tucker Carlson going through it because he was somebody who was aligned and connected to that negative ass agenda. So he's always going to be connected, regardless of what Tucker Carlson saying. Tucker Carlson, real life, he probably going through a lot of hell right now, bro. You feel me? But shout out to him, bro, for being a whistleblower and tapping in, and hopefully the frequency of the people and the ancestors will try to, if he did the right thing. But you know, this shit some real shit though, man. This shit some real shit, yo. But like I said, the frequency of the planet is changing. People is changing. Little Ray out there is getting conscious, nigga. These niggas out here becoming nigga black Gokus and shit like that. You feel me? Shit real, bro. Getting natural energy from the sun. And this is why they try to block the sun so hard. They've been blocking the sun, family. That was one of the first videos I made on YouTube about how Bill Gates has blocked the sun. And if you go look at that video and look at me now, damn, that's only 4 years. Like, knowledgeably and just what I've changed in myself and shit like that, and just the information that I've unlocked within myself just within 3 to 4 years is deep. Even how I talk different. If you go watch that video from 3 to 4 years ago that I put on YouTube, compared to the knowledge and shit that I know now, wow, that's incredible to me. Like that's a I'm telling you, family, you know. But like I said, they blocking niggas from the sun, man, and it's because the sun is one of the main tools that we are gonna use to unlock our DNA, man. And this is why China is trying to put a fake ass synthetic sun out there. You feel me? And they're really trying to create a fake ass sky. Some people would say the sky that we see right now is fake, but It's not. They're architecting a fake sky though as we speak. This is deep too. You feel me? But us being fifth elements and tapping in, especially if you've been looking at the sky, studying certain um, constellations up there, really outside at night, looking at the stars, you will not be fooled when they start to introduce these fake skies and this fake sun. All right, they try to put the fake sun in the atmosphere a couple weeks ago. That's why I said that the wildfires in Canada that they created to try to smother the North America. This is some real shit, bro. There's some real shit going on. And then, like I said, as that happened, what happened? You've seen a lot of these motherfucking alien beings start to move around in a second and third level of heaven a little more. People have been seeing way more UFO sightings. You had the whole Las Vegas thing that happened, and these is little things that's getting out. The government tries to hide all that shit with the Operation Blackout. You heard what Operation Blackout is when you see a cryptid, you see some crazy shit you may call the government. That's why I said if you ever see some shit, don't ever call them motherfucking. Especially if some alien shit, nigga, just let it go. Just be like, if you lived up out of there and got up out of there, don't ever call the motherfucking cops and say that you seen some crazy shit. Cause they gonna take your phone, they gonna neuralize your ass. Nigga, the men in black gonna show up on you, nigga. And your ass gonna get neuralized. And I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even playing. I'm dead ass serious. All right, nigga, you see a Bigfoot out there if you want to, nigga, and you call the cops and try to complain and be like a Bigfoot looked in my window, nigga, and it ran off, nigga. See what happened to your ass, nigga. Your ass gonna get neuralized. They gonna take your phone. Yeah, nigga, that shit some real shit. Look what happened to the dude on TikTok. I forgot his name. If anybody knows his name, put that shit in the chat. But it's a recent story of a dude capturing, I don't know what it was. He captured a giant or something. He had a phone. He captured a giant walking up a mountain. And then him being a fifth element probably and just tapped into the knowledge, he was just like, yo, what the fuck is that? So he tried to go to the spot, he seen it. And when he went to the spot and seen it, there was already like um, marked cars and shit there. So he posted that video on TikTok. The shit started going solar, and he started to go up there more. And these agents and shit were still there, and these agents built a little fucking cabin right where this motherfucker seen this giant and shit. And they wouldn't let anybody up there no more, even though it was a natural fucking trail or it was a natural like a off road where motherfuckers could drive through and just see the scenic route and shit. And the dude said that he lived there forever. He was always able to drive through it. And all of a sudden, when he posted and seen that giant there, the government locked the shit up and all that. But anyway, short story short, they confiscated everything. They told the nigga to delete his videos on TikTok, and now he's missing. Nobody can find him. So it'd be shit like that. If you see some shit out there, keep that shit to yourself. Tell your family. But come on, bro. Nah, man, you can't be telling the government that you be seeing crazy shit. You feel me? And that's the thing. A lot of people in these backwoods, they have a lot of incredible stories, but they don't share. You feel me? And I've talked to a lot of country folk, especially white niggas, bro, white men, bro. I heard the most craziest shit ever from this old white dude one time. That shit was crazy. And I'm not even gonna tell that story because that shit just something he trusted in me. You feel me? Yo, peace, y'all. Peace. Like the video, man. While y'all in here, we just tapping in on this Sunday. You understand? We just tapping in, yo. But yeah. Further note, like I said, that the Great Reset is happening, man. And y'all see the X. Y'all see the X, man. I'm gonna keep that shit on. I kept it on the screen the whole live, so y'all can really see this. Yeah, man, that shit deep. But I'm gonna end on this though. I'm gonna end on this. I'm gonna end this live on this. If you're a good person, but you are in a bad situation, you become worthless. All right, family, and that's for that. That's for the whole anything, bro. You could be in a bad relationship. You could be a good person in a bad relationship, but the fact that you're in a bad relationship, it makes you worthless. You could be a good motherfucker hanging out with people that just have bad intent and do bad shit. That's gonna make you worthless, family. Your good and your worth is not gonna prevail if you're in negative situations. If you're a negative motherfucker, if you're a negative spirit family, even if you were put on this earth to do good, the negative shit is gonna consume you. So it's like you gotta tap in, man, especially in these times, bro. Word, it's just some real shit. April 8th, that's damn near. What's that? We in July right now, right? Damn, that's crazy. And the fact that I'm on a map and I'm gonna be able to see this shit where I'm from, the whole shit gonna turn black for 30 to 40 seconds. You know what that shit's gonna do to me spiritually, family? I'm already intrigued and connected. And I be seeing like the ancestors be showing me their chariots and shit up there. I see shit up there. I don't see no crazy shit, like no crazy shit, but you know what I mean? Like once in a while when I'm outside, like the ancestors will show me some of these shooting stars or certain spirits that's falling back down to the earth and shit like that in the form of meteors or comets. Okay, that's the thing. A meteor, an asteroid, and shit like that. This is an angelic, spiritual phenomenon. These is beings falling back down. All right, word. These beings is stuck in the firmament just like we are, and this is why a lot of these motherfucking these these cities that hold um stargates. These cities are being attacked because they don't want people there no more. All right, this shit is some real shit, family. They don't want people there. A lot of these, there's like two stargates in America. All right, one is right there over by Ohio, and the other one I believe is somewhere like in southern Texas. These are where I believe these stargates are. You heard? And yeah, it is what it is, man. They trying to move people just like what they did in Baton Rouge. You heard where Lil Wayne is from. Think about what they did with Hurricane Katrina. That shit was some real. That shit was a geostorm they created, and then they motherfucking open the levee so all the water can flood. And then when you now, like I said, I didn't just say that for no reason. But if you look at the land and look at what's going on right there by Baton Rouge and shit like that, that's a sacred land, family. That's a sacred land. That's a sacred land, bro. There's the ancestors settled there. There's old ass ancient cities under the ground there. You heard? Grand Canyon too. I'm telling you, the Grand Canyon got pyramids that's older that predates the pyramids over there in Africa. But so it's like when you learn shit like that, you be like, wait, hold up, the Grand Canyon. So wouldn't that make America and the people that was in America older than the people that was over there? This is why I said a lot of the history that they give us is just the history from like 200 years ago. They never talk about the the dark ages, and this is why they call it the dark ages. But this is when you had the Moorish rulers, okay, the rulers that was ruling England, nigga, or Angel Land, nigga. These were black ass Moors, bro, black people, cuz. And this is what's fucked up. It's not no racist shit. It's not no racist shit. So if you're a lighter skinned person out there, this is the history though. And this is why you have, especially in America, motherfuckers do crazy shit, go out there doing drills and shit like that, because they don't realize they come from divine bloodlines and shit. They don't know their true history, nigga. They just know the white Jesus they see on their motherfucking grandma wall. That's, you feel me? When that shit is, nigga, you look at that person, at that image, nigga, that's Caesar Bonjour, nigga. That was the motherfucking third Pope's son. He was a poisoner, nigga. He was poisoning people. Come on, this is the knowledge. Come on, cuz if you know the real knowledge, you gonna that's the history you gonna that's the where the rabbit hole take you to. The motherfucking image on the wall, that's Caesar Benzor, who they said was Jesus. No, nigga, that's an image of a white nigga. That's the third Pope's son, bro. And I supposedly he was messing with his sister, some crazy shit. He was poisoning niggas. Who, you feel me? Who knows what it is? I'm pretty sure somebody out there got the real history of that image that they gave us. But it's like, soon as you learn that, it's like, okay, let's take this image down. Let's really, shit like that, man. There's little shit like that. Like that should be a spirit. You gotta watch what you put up in your house and shit like that. It should be spirits, man. Motherfuckers don't realize that this shit is witchcraft and sorcery. It's bad witchcraft and sorcery. That's the thing. You got good witchcraft and sorcery though. I'll say that, and I'm gonna say too that I don't. Now that I'm tapping into mad knowledge, I don't deem shit demonic that I don't know. I remember when I first came into knowledge, I was quick to call some shit, yo, that's some demon shit. You nigga, that's you feel me? But I didn't know. You feel me? That's just some real shit. You quick to say some shit is negative when you don't even fucking know. And that's what makes niggas little kids with their knowledge. You could be a grown man, but you still a little kid with the knowledge, cause within your head, because you still deeming certain things negative that is not. And I'm not saying we know, nigga, as a spirit, you know what the fuck is good and bad, bro. Simple. After you get a certain age, you don't need to be taught what's good and bad. You feel me, family? Facts. And this is why I don't agree with the law and shit like that. A lot of the law that we see, like niggas have to have certain papers to drive. Like, what the fuck, bro? If I could drive, nigga, I could drive, bro. If I pass a test to drive, then I should be able to drive. There should be nothing that should stop me from driving, unless I'm out here speeding and doing some dumb shit. You feel me? But it should, like, child support and shit. That shit shouldn't take a nigga's license. That shit crazy to me, because it's like child support take niggas license when, nigga, you could owe damn near just a little bit. You feel me? And they'll take your license when it's like, wait, hold up. You want me to pay this shit, but you know how many jobs you're taking from me when you take my license? If you don't got a license, nigga, damn near there's, come on, God. You feel me? It's shit like that. Niggas be going through shit like that, bro. It's like you gonna take a man's license to drive when he went through his he went through his test. He went through what he had to go through to get his shit, pass this shit with flying colors. And just because he owes some shit, owes the government money, even though he's taking care of his kids, you're gonna take his license and his privilege to move around. Like I told you, this was an agenda. This was an agenda. As soon as they created the automobile, this was the introduction to the beast system. As soon as they created automobiles, because we were so in tune with the nigga, we had horses. We don't need no fucking car, nigga. This car is fucking polluting the earth. We don't need no motherfucking cars, cuz all we need is, nigga, we need horses. And this is why I'm liking that a lot of my brothers in the South is making that shit popular again. I'm getting advertised mad videos of official indigenous black looking niggas just riding a horse, nigga, crazy, bro, on the highway out. Like that's the shit I'm on, bro. And that's the thing, like, luckily the most high was, I was able to grow up a little bit down south, but then we came back up here. But I remember being in South Carolina and North Carolina, and I also lived in Kentucky a little bit when I was young. But I was riding horses when I was young, and I remember the first time I got on a horse, it was just a natural feeling. My brother too, me and my brother. I remember getting on a horse, and I just was getting on this shit, and I remember I was riding around in the field. It was a beautiful white horse, bro. Shit was crazy. And I remember I was like trying to make the shit run. And then the lady was telling me like not to do it. But I'm like, wait, hold up. I'm looking in this horse eye. I could see I could run with this horse. So I started making the horse run and shit. And the lady was mad surprised, like, damn, how this little ass nigga, you feel me, making this nigga run mad fast? Like I could barely get this damn horse to run. You feel me? So it's a connection. Word. And I remember my brother got on that shit, did the same thing. Nigga. You feel me? Like that's just some real shit, nigga. First time I ever rode a horse, this lady was kind of scared because I was on that shit hype. Like I just felt the mad good ass connection, bro. Like damn, my bloodline come from a horse. And yeah, y'all know my feeling on reincarnation and shit like that. But I feel like birthmarks also can really tell what ancestors in your life you're connected to. And I'm not really sure which ancestors I'm truly connected to. That's other things I want to get in tune with soon. You feel me? And I feel like you get in tune with that through um, meditation, um, doing ayahuasca practices. You feel me? With certain people that know what they're doing. You just don't want to do some of this shit on your own. You feel me? Tapping into the mushroom cyberpsilin, which cyberpsilin you could do by yourself. But like I said, doing things like that, not abusing it, doing it occasionally, a couple times a year. This is how I feel like you can also unlock your DNA and get more in tune with certain ancestors that walk with you here on this physical realm. But whatever ancestor walks with me, I know obviously as a man, and something happened where I got shot with a bow and arrow on my leg and my artery, because you got one main artery in your leg, right? And I have a birthmark right there, and if you look hard enough, it literally looks like an arrow, like it looked like the tip of an arrow. So one of my ancestors probably got killed like that. You feel me? That shit is real. And where my birthmark is directly on my main vein on my leg. You feel me? You know how you hear niggas die from a leg shot and shit is because they get hit in that one main artery right by their leg, by their dick. It's like literally right there. You feel me? And it runs through your left leg. And that's where I have a birthmark. But yeah, I feel like that's just why I'm in tune too, bro. Like I'm in tune because certain niggas is bloodlines. I know I'm not. I know that I'm not African. I know that I'm indigenous. You feel me? And you got Sonetta over there. and motherfucking Jabari over there debating that shit mad crazy. But it's like, bro, these niggas don't got they motherfucking word of mouth stories from their family. You feel me? And that's the thing, bro. It's not all about no book and genealogy and shit like that. Because yes, we got mixed, but if you have a certain look, we know the indigenous Indians and we know the African. You can see the face structure. We can see it now. And maybe I should make a whole video clearing that shit up a little more. You can see the difference between an indigenous, dark Indian American rather than an African. You could see it. Like you could see it in the eye structure, the cheekbones. You could see it in the hair that grows on the face. You could see like, you feel me? Word. That's just some real shit though. But y'all, look, I'm about to get up out of here, man. About to get up out of here, bro. Yo, peace, biz. Peace to everybody caught the live, man. Peace to everybody catching the live, man, with your boy Judah, Fifth Element University. Hannibal conquer European elephants. Yeah, bro. Niggas was riding elephants and shit. Feel me, bro? Motherfuckers was on elephants. Now imagine you go to war, bro, and they depict that in movies and shit. I remember they depicted in 300. But you got elephants that have shields and shit on their head, and they just coming at you with niggas riding them with bow and arrows and just guns. Like, nigga, that shit scary as shit, nigga. A motherfucker in tune with a big ass elephant riding at you to come kill some shit. That shit way more crazier to me than a tank. Yeah, like a tank is intimidating, but if you seen niggas on big ass elephants that's just silver, gold plated, breast plated up, looking crazy, nigga in a big ass with a big ass drum playing the shit as they coming at you, bro, you gonna be mad terrified cause you running from that shit. Yeah, Georgia is dope. Georgia got that. The frequency there, bro. It's the energy there, man. You know, when you tap into the real history, they say that Georgia is actually the 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 upper part of Atlantis. Okay, the ancient Atlantis. You feel me? They're saying that this is people are in the conscious community, or not even the conscious community, but the fifth elements is saying that this is the upper part of Atlantis, which vibrates at a true frequency. Because when you look at the waters over there, right? You got just under Georgia, you got the Bermuda Triangle, right? And the Bermuda Triangle is there's actually a portal there that there's an entrance into the inner Earth. All right, this is why people get lost there. This is why planes just disappear because within the sky there also there's a portal, and within those waters right there within those waters, there's a portal, family, that leads to other parallel universes that we a lot of us quite don't know where it leads, but I just know that it leads you to a whole nother dimension, or it takes you from here. You feel me? And like I said, in the national parks too, you got a lot of these portals in these national parks too. That's why I always tell y'all too, man. If you want a motherfucking trail walking, stay on the regular trail, bro. Unless you really know where you're going, unless that's your land, you've been really out there. You feel me? If you're traveling and you just checking out the land, don't venture too far into the woods right now. I'm telling you, especially in these times, bro. Especially in these times, don't. And if you are taking a trail and shit like that, and you're doing a couple miles, and you notice as soon as you get in the trail, the weather changes almost suddenly, get your ass back to your motherfucking car and take your ass home. Because a lot of people disappear. A lot of these portals they activate during a time when the weather is changing. So I don't know if it's the portals that's creating the weather change, or that the weather change is creating the portals to open. But like I said, something is up with the weather and shit when the weather changes and shit like that. And some of these national forests, shit gets weird. But yo, look, I'm out of here. Family. This was a great live, hour long. Like I said, like the video. If y'all coming in, like the video, man. Let's get us in the algorithm. We're almost at 1K. Get us there, family. Get us there. Let's get up. Like the video, man. Comment. Let's get it. Peace, y'all. Stay ready. You never gotta get ready. Bow.